hated me. At least, that's what everyone believed. The way he looked at me, the cold tone in his voice, the constant irritation, it all made it clear. Or at least, it seemed clear on the surface. From the very beginning, he treated me differently. Not with kindness, not with warmth, but with a strange distance that felt personal. If I spoke, he ignored. If I tried to be nice, he responded with sarcasm. It wasn't just indifference, it felt like rejection. People around us started noticing it too. They would whisper, laugh, and sometimes even ask me directly, "Why does he hate you so much?" And honestly, I didn't have an answer. But something didn't feel right. Because in between those cold moments, there were small things, tiny details that didn't match the hatred he showed. Like the way he would notice when I was upset, even when I tried to hide it. Or how he would quietly fix things for me without saying a word. One day, I dropped my books in the hallway. Before I could even react, he picked them up. Our eyes met for a second, and for the first time, I didn't see anger. I saw something else, something softer, but just as quickly, he looked away and walked off like nothing happened. That moment stayed with me. Why would someone who hates me care like that? I started paying more attention after that, watching his actions instead of his words. And slowly, I realized something strange. His hate felt forced, like he was hiding something. But I didn't know what. And I wasn't ready for the truth that was about to change everything. If you've ever felt confused by someone's behavior, don't skip this story, because what looks like hate might be something completely different. The more I observed him, the more confused I became. His words pushed me away, but his actions pulled me closer. It was like he was fighting himself every time he was around me. One day, it rained heavily after classes. I didn't have an umbrella, and I was standing outside, waiting for the rain to slow down. Suddenly, someone placed an umbrella above me. It was him. For a second, neither of us spoke. The sound of the rain filled the silence between us. I turned to look at him, expecting the usual cold expression. But this time, it was different. He looked uncomfortable, not angry, not distant, just unsure. "Don't get used to this," he said quickly, his voice low. And just like that, he walked away, leaving me standing there, confused and soaked, not from rain, but from questions. Why would someone who hates me do something like that? That night, I couldn't stop thinking about it. Every memory started replaying in my mind, but now, with a different meaning. The small gestures, the hidden care, the way he always seemed to be around when I needed help. It didn't make sense. Until one moment changed everything. I overheard him talking to his friend. "I don't hate her," he said. My heart stopped. "I just can't let her get close." Those words hit me harder than anything else. Why? What was he hiding? And why did it feel like the truth was something much deeper than I ever imagined? After hearing those words, everything changed. I couldn't look at him the same way anymore. The hate I once felt from him now seemed like a mask, something he used to protect himself. But I still didn't know the reason behind it. Days passed, and the tension between us grew stronger. I wanted answers. I needed to understand why he was pushing me away while clearly feeling something else. Finally, I decided to confront him. One evening, I stopped him as he was leaving. My heart was racing, but I couldn't stay silent anymore. "Why do you act like you hate me?" I asked. He froze. For a moment, he didn't say anything. His eyes avoided mine, like he was searching for a way out. But there was no escape this time. "I don't hate you," he finally said, his voice barely above a whisper. "Then why?" I asked, my voice shaking. He looked at me then. Really looked at me, and in his eyes, I saw something I had never seen before. "Fear, because I love you," he said. The words felt unreal, but I know I can't have you. And it's easier to push you away than to stay close and lose you later. Everything suddenly made sense. The cold behavior, the distance, the forced hatred, it was never real. It was protection, not from me, but from his own feelings. In that moment, I realized something painful. Sometimes, people don't push you away because they don't care. They push you away because they care too much. If someone confuses you with mixed signals, don't judge too quickly, because sometimes the deepest love hides behind the coldest actions.